Greetings and welcome to Shadowstar. I'm Captain Ri'shad, aka the Renegade, and this is a Starship Intelligence Review video. This means that this video is about a ship that is most likely not out yet and will be done in a quicker format to quickly discuss exactly what this ship means for yourself and the player base. In the state of this ship that is in question, we will be comparing it to its fleet counterpart. So, without further ado, let's get into this and talk about the second announced ship of the 11th anniversary bundle. So some quick information you need to know is that with this 11th anniversary bundle, we have a 25,000 Zen cost. And for those who don't know, that basically translates to, well, this. Quite the price tag, to be sure. Is it going to be one you're safe to go with? Let's find out. Now, to be fair, we've got to keep in mind that we're not talking about one ship here that comes in this price tag. There is also the legendary Barrel, which I have covered already, and is an impressively powerful ship. You will also be able to get 2 tier 6 coupons, giving you 100% off 2 independent tier 6 ships. The ability to fly any ship with any faction, well, Federation and Klingon with any faction. Sorry to anyone who's already bought the ability to do that. 6 ship slots, 6 experimental upgrade tokens, 11 ultimate tech upgrades, 11 master keys, 11 R&D promotional ship crafting packs. The Grenfor Targ Combat Companion. And exclusive to the pack, Hollow Wolf, the Boreth Monk's Robe, and the title got to 11. I'm not entirely sure that title is a great thing to actually say. To be fair, there's a few things there that add to the value of this pack. But now we will see if the ship itself is worth it. So she's an impressive ship. The USS Excelsior was commanded by Hikaru Sulu, one of the greatest captains ever. Just saying. And the new legendary Excelsior Miracle Worker heavy cruiser has had some evidently great upgrades done. What does this mean for the Excelsior within the game? Well, the new stats are, it's a tier 6 ship available to the Federation and Federation allied factions with a hull modifier of 1.55, shield modifier of 1.1, 4 forward and 4 aft weapons with 4 device slots. This is all typical cruisers so far. A base turn rate of 7, impulse modifier of 0.14 and an inertia rating of 35. Her bonus power settings are plus 10 to weapons, plus 10 to shields, hey, plus 5 to engines and plus 5 to auxiliary. She also has the innovative Starship mechanics that comes as a result of her being a Miracle Worker ship, and she will come with the past traits of the past Excelsiors and consoles of the past Excelsiors. Of these, the Transwarp computer may not be a great console since it's not even a tier 5 console, but the Tactical Maneuvering Matrix, well, that is a DPS console to be sure, and it is quite powerful. So keep that in mind with this ship. Now, she also has 4 tactical consoles, 5 engineering, 2 science and 1 universal. And her bridge officer stations have been vastly improved by being a Commander Engineering Miracle Worker, a Lieutenant Commander Engineering Pilot, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, a Lieutenant Universal and an Ensign Universal. How does this mark up to the fleet? Well, first of all, let's talk about the biggest change, and that is the bridge officer seatings. That used to be very heavily engineering focused with 3 locked engineering seats, one of them being what is now the Ensign Universal. The release of this gives the ship much more support and much more DPS potential. It's not through the roof. It still is heavily tank focused, but that is just something to keep in mind. As also for the consoles, thanks to her 1 universal and plausible X upgrade to have a 2nd universal console, this ship can do the almost unheard of 7 engineering console slots for its extreme tanking potential. or boost her science up to 4. Other than that, you could do 6 tactical and really boost the DPS potential of the ship. It's insane to be said, but there are some other things to note. A negative is that she has a lower maneuverability rate. Not so great for DPSs, but not really a bad thing considering this is a broadside build ship. With 4-4, the lower turn rate isn't a problem. She's actually down from a turn rate of 8, impulse modifier of 15 and the inertia of 40, which is what the fleet has. She's only really lost out minimally, which is something I wouldn't worry too much about. As far as hull goes, her hull of 1.55 is a vast improvement over the original 1.43, and the shield rating being the same gives this ship the same hull tanking capabilities it's always had, if not more. Thanks to her shields, she also can shield tank or do a hybridized tanking state. Overall, this means this for the ship. As a DPS vessel, she's a broadside only really ship. You can consider trying to make her a forward attack arc, but bearing in mind you'll be aiming for a cannon kind of build if you're going for that. She can also attemptively use a kinetics build using mines and torpedoes, which she will be quite effective with. But as far as beams go, she's a broadsider, and a mighty one at that. And thanks to her possible boosting for DPS in the consoles and bridge officer positions, she comes in at 7.5 out of 10 for DPS with me. For support, however, this is somewhere where you'd expect me to be a little bit mean. She is only got 2 science consoles, but thanks to her flexibility with her universal positions and the fact that she can technically have 4 science consoles with upgrade, although she is weaker in this area, she still manages to scratch up a 7.5 out of 10 in support. Just because, if you focus engineering wise, she has an insane amount of potential. However, this would be more of a hill boat or a wing assist more than anything else when it comes to that kind of support. Finally, tanking is an impressive 10 out of 10. Don't shoot me in the foot, but I can't give her anything else for 10 out of 10, other than 10 out of 10 for tank. She is insanely strong in hull, great shield stat, which can be improved, somewhat degreeing. She masterfully does hybrid, and she has an unheard level of console efficiency for tanking. No matter what you want to go with for her. There's a lot of potential sitting in this ship, a lot of potential. Now she also has the impressive command arrays ability to allow tracked fire, which is also going to support tanking, and her trait is brilliant for tanking. That's a big ship, which is a account unlock starship trait, while slotted and activating any captains or engineering abilities, will grant a maximum hull and damage resistant boost for several seconds, but stacking up to 3 times. What can I say? She started off as a tank, she's leaving as a tank, but at least she's also improved her ability to support and DPS, which is a vast improvement over the Resolute. Her new skin, what does this stand for you? Well, it's nice to see that they've put some thought into this. They haven't just tacked on like they have done in the past. They've spent a little bit of time with this one. I do like the way they've taken elements of other Discovery ships we've already had to come up with this one, and they've moderately moved it out. The nacelles are definitely my favourite piece, but the struts look amazing. There might be some promise in that hull, and the saucer, well, I would have liked to see more of an Enterprise B feel to the saucer, but from what we're seeing already, it's still a nice look. Especially considering she's right alongside the Constitution. Hopefully she's not bigger than the Disco Connie though, hey? With this being noted, that leads us to... sorry for the typos on screen. Let me try and explain this for you. Speaking left and then right, we have the standard, the beautiful looking Repulse, the Fleet, the Resolute, which I've never been an exact fan of, and the Enterprise P, aka the Excelsior class refit, should I say. Not bad in my personal opinion for looks. I've always been a fan of the Enterprise B's look. Can't explain why, I just like it. The Resolute looks like a nice feel, looks sort of tracking the same feel. And hey, the Resolute, sorry, the Repulse. That's going to confuse me. The Repulse has a beautiful feel, the Resolute, it does have its nice in the cells, I'll give it that. And we've all seen the Excelsior time and time again and know it's a beauty. What does this really mean in game? Well, yeah, she adds value to that pack, definitely. She is a massive, massive improvement over the Fleet Advanced Heavy Tier 6. And for anyone who's already flying an Excelsior, this will be a definite upgrade for you. For anyone looking to actually finally be able to fly the Excelsior in a, well, their own playstyle, if you're not really tanks, finally, you can do it with a lot more power than you used to have. So this is something nice to keep in mind, and I hope that means a lot to you guys. So, with this being said, can I just ask that you guys let me know what you think of this ship? If I get a chance to actually review her properly, it'd be great to hear your thoughts. So let me know in the comment section below if you're happy to see this ship here, if you're happy with the pricing. Hey, any comments you want to make, let me know. As long as they're not offensive, let's keep this in mind. And can I just say thank you for listening to me whittle on and watching to the very end of this video. Hopefully you've liked it enough, you've enjoyed it enough that if you're not already subscribed, you've hit that subscribe button, and maybe even hit the like button to help out this video as well as my other videos in the YouTube algorithm. May I also say a massive thank you to the people presently credited on screen for their absolutely generous and unyielding support of Shadowstar, keeping this channel alive and keeping me going. If you wish to join them, the links for that are below the social media links in the description, as well as the credited of all past supporters. And on that matter, hopefully you might consider following me on Twitter or Discord to keep up to date on what I'm working on. I need to shut up now. Let you guys have your night, have your fun. Links at the end of this video for the legendary Breville and the others when they're announced. Thank you for watching, guys, and remember, live long and prosper, my friends. Oh, you know what's coming. Go. Yeah, that's why I like Lorca.